Hi Sam. I'm excited to see you today. Are you ready for another German word?
Hi Alex. Absolutely, what's the word we're learning today?
Today's word is
untersuchen,
which means to examine or investigate.
Interesting. Does it have other meanings too?
Yes, it can also mean to inspect or to analyze. The most common meaning is probably to examine. Just be careful because it might be confused with the English word,
to search,
which isn't quite the same.
Got it. Can you tell me more about how
untersuchen,
is used grammatically?
Of course. The word
untersuchen,
is a verb. In the present tense, you would say,
ich untersuche, du untersuchst,
and
sie es untersucht.
for the past tense, it's,
Ich untersuchte,
and in the perfect, you say.
ich habe untersucht,
The imperative form would be,
untersuche,
So, if I wanted to say I examined the results, I would say ich habe die Ergebnis untersucht.
exactly. Great job. And if you want to use it in a sentence like he examines the data, you would say,
untersucht die Daten.
That's really helpful. Where does the word come from?
Untersuchen,
comes from the old High German word,
untersuchen,
which means to look under. The prefix
unter,
means under or beneath, and
suchen,
means to seek. It's interesting how it evolved to mean to examine something closely.
That's fascinating. So, the word has a very literal origin.
It does. Now, let's break it down into its parts. The prefix
unter,
gives the sense of going beneath or deeper, and the root
suchen,
relates to seeking or looking for something. Together, they form the idea of looking deeper into something.
That makes sense.
Let's talk about some similar words. For example, you have
unterscheiden,
which means to distinguish. It uses the same prefix.
unter,
Then there's
unterschreiben,
meaning to sign.
What about other prefixes?
Sure. With the prefix, you can also find words like
unbeliebt,
which means unpopular, and
unmöglich,
meaning impossible. Both of these use to indicate negation.
And what about words with the same suffix?
Good question. You could say,
verstehen,
meaning to understand,
behandeln,
meaning to treat, and
erklären.
meaning to explain.
This is really helpful. Can you give me some situations where I might use?
Untersuchen.
Certainly. Imagine being at the doctor's office. You might say,
Ich möchte, dass Sie mich untersuchen.
which means I want you to examine me.
Okay, let me try.
Ich möchte, dass Sie mich untersuchen.
Perfect. Another situation could be at work, like during a project review. You could say,
Wir sollten die Ergebnisse untersuchen.
which means we should examine the results.
Wir sollten die Ergebnisse untersuchen.
Got it.
Great. And if you're traveling and want to have a conversation about security, you might say,
Die Polizei untersucht die Situation.
meaning the police are examining the situation.
Die Polizei untersucht die Situation.
This is fun.
Now, let's talk about the gender of nouns.
Untersuchen,
Is a verb, but if we look at the noun form,
Untersuchung,
it's feminine, so you would say,
die Untersuchung,
a good memory hint is that it ends with,
ung,
which is common for feminine nouns.
I'll remember that.
For usage notes,
untersuchen,
is more formal. You might say,
die Untersuchung,
in medical or scientific contexts, and typical collocations include,
die Untersuchung durchführen,
meaning to conduct an examination, or
eine Untersuchung anstellen,
meaning to carry out an investigation.
Are there any similar words I should watch out for?
Yes, be careful with,
suchen,
which means to search, and
überprüfen,
meaning to check. They may seem similar but have different usages.
Can you give me some example sentences with?
Untersuchen.
Sure. Here's one.
der Arzt untersucht den Patienten,
Means the doctor examines the patient. Another one is,
die Wissenschaftler haben die Proben untersucht,
which means the scientists examined the samples.
Those are great examples.
Here's another.
wir haben die Daten gründlich untersucht,
Meaning we examined the data thoroughly. And one more.
die Polizei untersucht den Vorfall,
Meaning the police are investigating the incident.
I can see how I can use this word in different contexts.
Let's do a quick recall check. What does
untersuchen,
mean?
It means to examine or investigate.
Correct. What's the past tense form of?
untersuchen,
Is it?
Untersuchte.
Yes, that's right. What would you say in the imperative?
Untersuche.
Perfect. Can you give me a sentence using
untersuchen,
In the present tense.
Ich untersuche die Ergebnisse.
Exactly. Last question, what's the noun form of?
Untersuchen.
Is it?
Die Untersuchung.
Yes, well done. To wrap up, today we learned the word
Untersuchen.
which means to examine. Remember its origins and how to use it in different contexts. Keep practicing, and you'll feel more confident.
Thank you, Alex. I really appreciate your help. I'm excited to use this word.